Hey guys, Camper 15, join with my co-host, Threat Wolf, and we have returned for more of one of my new favorite animes. That was one of his old favorite animes. That is now
Surprising,
my new favorite anime. Rurouni
surprisingly,
Kenshin.
yes. At first when we went on break, I was like, "Wait, why didn't the next episode come out?" I was like, "Oh, it's not. Oh, because it's from his vacation, of course." So,
Yeah, because they were getting ready for part two, back-to-back chords, and the
mhm.
break was much needed. Last time Rurouni Kenshin, I was on here on this video ranting about how much I hate Aoshi.
Yeah.
Well, guess
Yeah,
what?
he made that really clear.
Guess what? You thought I didn't hate him before. I don't just hate him. I fucking hate Aoshi.
And
He
it's
ain't shit. He ain't shit.
and it's pronounced Aoshi, but yeah.
Aoshi. I don't care. He
God.
needs to die. This is the one guy I want Kenshin to kill. He deserves it. He killed the old man Okina, and he told Mazao basically to fuck off. I'm done. I'm done with this guy. I gave him a chance. I gave him a chance to redeem himself. But now I can't. Now he's on hate watch. He's on dead watch. He needs to die. He has everything that's coming to him. He has everything that's coming to him. I won't feel bad for this guy one bit. Killed his own master. Turn against his own group because he wants to kill Kenshin. Kenshin didn't do shit to him. As you can tell, I'm heated. I hated watching this episode. And when he slit that mother effer's body up, and then what he said to Mazao at the end.
Well, I'll just let my friend watch more, and we'll see if his
I don't care if he gets redeemed. I don't care if he changes sides. To me, he's dead to me. I don't care what he does. There ain't nothing he can do to forgive me for what he's done.
I ain't gonna lie, Cameron. For those who actually did watch Rurouni Kenshin in the past, I have a feeling you are gonna get a lot of hate comments. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I hate IOC. He can be redeemed from this point on, and I would still hate him for what he did. Let's get on with the review. I've done my opening rant is done.
That was I feel like I feel like that rant should have been saved for after the review, but I digress.
Sometimes you just need a good cold open.
Yeah, but we did kind of cut over to the very end of the episode.
I don't give a crap. Let's talk about the first part of the episode. What happens the first part of the episode?
Well, where we left off the last time, some men were about to attack the restaurant.
I'm talking before that, the start of the episode.
Oh yeah, Kenshin is currently training with Seijiro, and Kenshin, he clearly wants to learn the ultimate technique right now, but his masters are like, you think is all beating the shit out of him and saying, you really think you learn the ultimate technique with those kind of frail techniques? Like he can clearly see that Kenshin is rusty compared to how he was back when he was a killer. Because let's be real, Kenshin. I remember back then I think if pre-time skip Zoro were to meet Kenshin, I feel like Kenshin would give Zoro a run for his money. I would go that far.
How about post time skip Zoro? Of course, pre time skip Zoro.
I'm not talking about post time skip Zoro. I'm talking about pre time skip. Still, the three swords. If you saw the trust and betrayal arc, you'll know why. You'll know why. They did a really good job on showing how powerful Kenshin was back then. But anyways, yes. Kenshin is trying to read his master's moves, but obviously Seijiro is like outmaneuvering him on every turn at the moment. To the point he struck Kenshin to the point his shoulder is bleeding right now. And Seijiro was like, what's the matter? I made an effort to just attack you with the back end of my sword. Now get up. And yes, and that's where that scene cuts off and cuts over to you know where.
Yes. Also, can I just say this? I've already talked about it doesn't matter what the second opening can do to change my mind about the first opening. The points. The second opening to Kenshin Part 2, the Kyoto Disturbance arc, it's good. It's good.
Just not as good, right?
It's just not as good as the first opening.
Okay.
So starting next week, I'm gonna start listening to that first opening going into the new episodes. Cause I'm sorry, that shit got me hyped. That shit made me know, oh, this is got to get crazy.
How are you gonna?
Okay. This new opening is a little bit too peaceful for me. It's good, but it's too peaceful for me. We got to the point in the first opening. They were like, no, we throwing you a banger.
Then again, so are some of the One Piece openings when it comes to some of their arcs. But
oh, I know, like the Egghead arc opening.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. It's catchy. I'll give it that.
You get One Piece.
If you want to join the One Piece episode reviews, the door is always open.
Pass.
Of course not, because you don't want to be mind blown. Anyways, so Shishio and his little mole of a attendant is like, we're gonna send the owl group to go after your gang, and we're gonna get those dudes, right? So they send the owl group, right? And you would think, shh, get him. Wrong. They were all prepared because old man Okina was like, who the hell are you? And he legitimately takes one of them down with absolute ease. I'm just like, oh shit. Oh,
old man still got spunk.
And meanwhile, the others, they took care of their business too. Checks, of course. Don't mess with a hottie. Even though one guy's fat and the other dude's lean, but whatever. Yes, I sent for the two other restaurant chicks. They're cute.
You simp too easily, man.
I know, right? I'd probably be Sanji times 10 in the anime world.
Yes, at least you admit that.
But see, the only difference, if I saw Nico, Robin, and Nami, I'd be as nice as I could be.
You sure you wouldn't be nosebleeding?
All I would ask for is, mostly from Robin, can I sleep on the lap, though?
This conversation got weird. Anyways,
they take care of that whole situation, and they're like, "Wow, I wonder why they sent." Like, and they're interrogating the one dude, and it's like, "All right, we know that Shishio sent you. Where is he at, and what's the reason why?" And the dude's like, "I'm not gonna talk." He spit in the girl's face.
Yep, and that's when the old man resorted to torture tactics.
Yeah, he was like,
bring the candle.
The long thing. He's like, get the clippers, get the candles.
I don't remember if this was in the old anime. I think they cut this off.
Because he comes back. Because they're all chilling in Shishio's mansion, right? And the one guy's like, boss, you need to come in here and see this right now. He's like, what are you talking about? So they walk out. This man walks to the front door. And this dude, I don't know what this man did, but it's like he stretched this dude's fingers out and melted the candles on top of this guy's hand.
Not just his hand, look at his entire body. Oh my god.
That was that was probably the most disturbing thing we've seen at this point in this show.
Yes, and to top it off, he carved a message on that guy's back for Aoshi to meet him there.
Yes, it's like noon, meet me here. That was pretty horrifying.
I knew Wax can be pretty, that. But
well, you are dealing with an assassin group.
Yeah, so I don't remember if this was in the old anime.
And somebody might need to do some digging.
Yeah, but ever since they put in the new anime Rurouni Kenshin, they took down the old anime from Crunchyroll. So
that's why you got Hulu. I bet it's on Hulu.
Maybe.
So we cut back to Masao, actually, and Masao's actually running back. She's running back. And we flash back to, you remember from the last episode, that's when Yahiko and Karu were telling Masao about the real Aoshi.
Yeah.
And what happened.
Yeah. They told her that the rest of the Oniwaban group members were dead. They protected Aoshi at the time. And Aoshi is left with the mindset of killing Kenshin to prove that the Oniwaban group was the strongest now, and he will stop at nothing to do it. And right there, Miss Sao is just in disbelief right now. She refused to believe that one, that they're dead, and two, that Aoshi's the way that he is.
Yes. So she's running back. Old man Okina is already gone. He's ready for battle, right? Mm-hmm. So she shows up at Aoya, the restaurant, and she's like, "Where's Gramps? Tell me where he's at." And they're like,
"Well, you see,
he's running some errands. He's going shopping, like old men do." But then Masao sees the hole in the wall because they're building and stacking up fixing the floor.
I forgot what she said, but she said something really sexualized that the old man might have done, apparently.
Oh yeah, like he's hitting on like young women or something like that. I don't know. He's being an old man. But then Masao walks past it and she sees that he clearly took essentially his gi, his battle outfit, right? And she's like, Grandpa would never take his battle outfit he hasn't worn in years if it wasn't for a specific reason. Tell me where he is. So they reluctantly tell her, and they're basically like, should we have told her? Because by the time she arrives, it's going to be too late.
Yeah. One way or the other, she's going to lose someone she loves. So.
Yes. So she's running up. And in the meantime, we go to Aoshi. He's standing on this area, this mountainous area. And he looks back. He sees this hut. He walks into the hut. And Okina is right there waiting for him, ready to do battle. And basically, he's telling Aoshi, like, I don't want to do this right now. But you leave me with no choice. Now tell me again, you'll step out of this and you'll stop this nonsense. And Ayoshi's like, I don't have time for this bullshit. Tell me where Batosai's at. Otherwise, you know what's going to happen. And then Okina's like, sorry, but I can't disclose the information about my ally and where he's located at. So I was like, oh no, here we go. And I'm like, damn it, I know what's gonna happen because they teased in the last episode and I knew who was gonna do it, but I didn't want it to happen, but you know what they were going to do. He draws his weird ass, whack ass swords.
Yeah, the kunais. And old man Okita, he has like some
batons, essentially steel batons. Now, he slices at him first and he blocks that. I'm watching this episode for the first time. I'm like, Oh hell no! Don't tell me this man got steel skin, but then he shows he got the baton and he's blocking it. And I gotta give credit where credit's due to Okinawa. He was actually holding his own for a good period of time in this fight. He was actually shocking him.
He was a great warrior in his time.
That's the problem. He was a great warrior in his time.
The old man still got spunk even now, but
yeah, but he was giving some shots. I'm like, yeah, beat him up. Fuck Aoshi. Go, keep doing it. And then Ayoshi's like, yeah, enough of this shit. He does dual-bladed. What that attack called again? Start with K.
Kunai, whatever.
Kunai, whatever. And he cuts basically the steel baton in half. And that was kind of the start to the downfall for our old man.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's only so much you can do with one baton. And credit those credit is due. He was giving out a respectful fight with one. But Aoshi just went dual-bladed time and is like, you're not going to defeat me. And it's time to end this once and for all.
Mm-hmm.
So, Masao's running up the hill. And I'm like, she's going to get there too late. No. And Aoshi does his, the old man's blocking. He's thinking he's going to do this one attack he knows of. But Aoshi tricks him. And he doesn't do the attack he's expecting. And oh my goodness, man. When I tell you, I've never watched an anime do one attack to where it's just blood all over the place. I was like, oh, this man. And at first, the way he was cutting him, I'm like, don't tell me this man's gonna make him a freaking chicken nugget and cut his hands, his arms, his torso, everything off. I thought that was gonna happen. I was watching this and he's cutting through. I'm like, bro, they're cutting all his limbs off. This guy is psycho.
I'm not gonna lie. If they used the same kind of animation that they did for the Trust and Betrayal arc, they would definitely do that. They would definitely do that. No hesitation. You would see body parts flying all over the place. They would not censor it. They would not censor it.
No, I don't know if the manga he actually cut limbs off, but regardless. Masao opens the door and she saw this and she was like,
she's like, I made it until she sees Okita's body suddenly spew with blood and
just blood. Crazy. Blood is on her cheek. His blood's on her cheek. He falls over. And I'm guessing he's dead. Unless he's got final words. And the dude's just laying in a pool of his own blood after being cut up like that.
Yeah. Aoshi just goes, it's over.
And yeah, he does the Jiren line. He does the fucking Jiren line.
Oh, what he does?
He walks out. He walks past Masao.
Yeah,
and Masao's just another shock. She's like, the hell?
And then Aoshi's like, get lost. I don't want you near me ever again.
And that's where the episode ends.
We forgot to mention the Shishio stuff.
Oh, yes, I forgot to mention the whack-ass Shishio shit. You can explain this shit. You know it better than me. All I know is this man apparently can heat his body up higher, and he don't know how to do it. Also, Yume playing chess or checkers with little boy, her brother, right?
Sojiro. No, they're not blood related.
Sojiro? Yes.
Yeah.
Again, she's a snack. But, like, my God. Don't tell me she sleeps with this guy, Shishio, and she gets burned.
I don't think they went that far. At least I don't think.
It's only implied that clearly they're lovers.
They're lovers, but I'm not sure if they went all the way like that.
Anyways.
Oh yeah. They should go without saying, but Yume is a former courtesan. So if you've seen the Apothecary Diaries, I think you know what they all are.
Oh yes. Courtesans. Wonderful women.
Mm-hmm. So
Feel bad for
And-
Mama's dad, though. Feel bad for Mama's dad.
yeah, and this is the part where Shishio talks about to his one subordinate. What I forgot his name.
Don't ask me. I don't got notes.
Anyways, he's like, "Do you believe in hell?" And he goes on.
Oh yeah,
to
I
say-
believe in hell. Of course.
Yeah, and then this guy goes like, "No." And he says, we are basically walking meat piles. And if we die, we just go back to the earth and stuff. And Shishio's like, I see you don't have much resolve right now. So he talks about like all the stuff with Kenshin, like preventing him to to bring total destruction on the planet and stuff. Basically everything that's been going on right now, and he's basically saying the whole world right now is a hell right now.
Yeah.
And he's saying pretty logical yet psychotic shit.
Yes. And as he's saying this shit, he's placing his hand on the dude's head, and his hand's actually burning up.
Yeah. I think this was a more graphic scene on the old anime where like when he touched him, he was actually burning him. He was actually burning him, I think, if I remember.
I thought that's what's gonna happen. I thought it was actually like gonna maybe burn him to death or something like that.
Yeah, so I don't remember if that's what happened, but I think they probably cut this out. They probably did. And
or maybe highly censored.
like Shishio mentions how like his body was burnt to the point where he cannot sweat anymore, and basically all like the stuff that help him sweat are practically destroyed and stuff.
Man's sweat glands are completely cooked. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I guess that basically all that says for me. So
Yeah, fact the man can't sweat, that means he must be dehydrated as fuck. That's what that means.
but you know what that also means? He cannot fight for very long.
That is true.
So yeah, if he were to be in combat, he'll have to finish that fight fast, or else.
So like Super Saiyan 3. That's what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah, but I guess more dangerous and more of a recoil on your body.
Yeah. Well, anyways. That's Rurouni Kenshin. I hate Aoshi 2025. It was 2024, but now it's I hate Aoshi 2025. If I could see, oh my goodness, if I could get into the business of making a freaking custom shirt, that would be my first custom shirt. Aoshi on the shirt, and then it's over it. I hate Aoshi 2025.
Wow. Wow.
Now, if you're wondering why I can't make a shirt, listen, I gotta get many subscribers if I want to make shirts like that, because listen, that would be a nice little extra. Cha-ching. I hate Aoshi. T-shirts, get them on Reddit.
So someone edit a I hate Aoshi shirt on the screen right now, please.
So there you go. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. We'll be back next week for more Rurouni Kenshin. But holy shit, today was great. I'm so happy Kenshin's back. I'm so happy Kenshin's back.
I'm so happy you're liking Kenshin.
I know, right? I bet this is the one anime you thought he ain't getting into any of the animes I recommend, but surprisingly, Kenshin? That makes it for all the times I kicked his ass in Jump Force with Kenshin.
Damn, if only he can get into Steins Gate. Or God Eaters, is only 11 to 12 episodes.
So if I get into God Eater, would that still value as me being able to play Outlast Trials with you?
Yes, and hopefully you won't lose your mind again. Okay, you can drop Steins Gate, but watch God Eater. Deal?
That's fine. I'll watch God Eater because Sherry Lay's in the show.
Yes, she is.
Even though Shermie is in Steins Gate.
She's also in Steins Gate, and yet you still wouldn't watch it. So
yeah, only girl that annoys me is Goo-goo-goo!
Mary must protect at all costs.
Must protect. Must protect is Masao. Now the question coming out of this episode is what is Masao is going to come out of this? Because the next episode title is called Masao's Decision.
Yeah, you'll see her decision. You'll see her decision.
He broke this girl's heart. She loves him, and then he killed her damn grandfather in front of her and said, "Fuck off, bitch." That's what essentially he said. Come on.
Yeah, that's what he basically said. I won't argue with that.
And also, too, you can just see he has no life in his eyes anymore. It's just dead eyes. Like they zoomed in on his eyes. He's like a man possessed.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is.
Because in the first season, he didn't have those eyes.
Yeah, he did not have those eyes. We realized like once this whole like a Shishio situation came to, his eyes were obviously different back then.
So I don't know what to expect for the next episode, but man, is Kenshin gonna get even more pissed off when he finds out old man died? Because you know that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna tell him.
We'll see. I won't say anything.
So we'll see. Anyways, we'll catch you guys in the next video. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts. Hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Rurouni Kenshin content or any other anime content I upload to the channel. I think the only other thing I'm gonna record later tonight is my Stellar Blade continuation of my playthrough.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to find time to, but I'm doing these videos with Cameron. So.
And the good thing is, when I catch up to you and I beat you in the playthrough race, you'll be so cooked.
This is a race? I didn't know this was a race.
Yeah. I want to see if you can beat the game before I do because you took so damn long. But it's okay. I'll find more ways to get more costumes than you do and simp for Eve more than you do, too.
Yeah, don't worry, he says. Don't worry.
And in the meantime, I will still beat you in the game after everything you've been through.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching and take care of yourselves and each other. Now let's get out of here before my friend keeps talking. So peace!